Minecraft and its legends are truly one of the most intriguing things I have seen in gaming in the last few years. Since its release, there have been stories, myths and tales of cursed seeds, entities, creatures. And while all of these are often just depicted as fake videos to scare children, we can't help but just feel interested and immersed. So in this series, we set it out to be our goal to finally, once and for all, debunk these stories. And after a large asking of bringing back an old series on this channel, I have decided to bring it back with one of the most important stories in Minecraft history. The story of NULL. So, before we even start exploring the seed, we should talk about what NULL really is. The place where most of you probably have found him is From the Dark Corners YouTube channel, where a video was uploaded where he played on the infamous 666 seed at 3 AM. The video, of course, exploded in popularity from such things as the sighting of NULL and the sighting of a mysterious cobblestone cross. Judging by the comments, it is clear to be told that many people do in fact believe in this and wanted or have explored the seed for themselves. NULL is an incredibly interesting creepypasta of Minecraft, because it was the one that got really big after Herobrine, because Herobrine just overshadowed all the others. And he would be the one to introduce a story to all Minecraft creepypastas. On the official Minecraft creepypasta wiki, the original story of NULL is still preserved. It goes like any other, of a player going into a cursed seed, finding the entity, but when it gets interesting is towards the end. While he was trying to find Herobrine in the seed, he found something else. And when he did find Herobrine was asking for help. This creature called NULL was terrorizing him. Herobrine was in fact just one smaller entity misunderstood, and NULL was the greater evil. And while nowadays we can just go into Google and literally see as the first result that NULL is a hoax, back then it wasn't always like this. So, to finally set an end to NULL's history and all the mystery surrounding him and the legacy of the 666 seeds, I have compiled 3 videos, each going off of their own evidences. And we today, in this very video, will finally solve the mystery: is NULL real? So let's start off with the basic bitch-ass strategy every YouTuber uses to trick small children into clicking on their video: the name. While we do have 3 cases, one was easily debunkable, as literally in the video itself it is shown that this is a mod. But this one is just a showcase of the creepypasta, and the video itself is pretty well done, so I do not put any blame onto this creator. How does the strategy work? It is extremely simple. A YouTuber simply uses the creature they want and gets their friend to cosplay as the creature. To make the video more appealing to children, they often just use the name of the entity as the seed, so that of course the children can very easily recreate it and thus gain even more intrigueness and customer activity underneath the video. Now then, these seeds are in most cases absolute bollocks, and in my 2 times that I actually went onto both of these seeds, absolutely nothing happened. And what is way more likely to happen, if you do see something strange, it is most oftenly a simple corruption or glitch in the game terrain, which leads to weird structures being generated, like this one gravel pillar I found. And in the end, that is most of the time what actually happens in these videos. They find a seed which just happens to have a glitch in the terrain generation and just plop their friend in with a skin. And while this case was quickly resolved, I was not ready for the trial and error that the next case would be. Seed 666 is the most popular creepypasta seed in the entire Minecraft community. However, in the case of NULL being very prevalent on the seed, we go back to the Dark Corners video, which was the spark for mine and many others' interest in this seed itself. So, to finally play on the most infamous seed on Minecraft, I was going to go all out. I firstly checked the upload date of when the video itself was uploaded. Checking then which version released in Bedrock in 2017, it was version 1.2. However, this did not bring me to the original seed. It was wrong, updated. So, after further investigation, I noticed that Dark Corners was in fact playing not in version 1.2, but in version 1.00. While you are unable to play this version nowadays, there exists a version that arrived at around the same time. And so after waiting half of an hour of just waiting for this to download, it was time to play on the 666 seed. And we're there. This is it. This is the seed. I'm not even gonna like fucking make bad jokes and just like do the children give wool? The fuck is that? That is the weirdest shading I've ever seen.
What did you say?
In the following gameplay, to bring this debunking and mystery solving to full effect, I tried to replicate Dark Corners' style of gameplay as close as possible while still exploring the seed itself. For example, he stayed right at spawn and then went into specific directions to find the scary stuff, because most of his video is actually just him playing the game itself. And so, I got to work. Like already without the cursed shit, This is one of the most broken seeds in Minecraft. Floating blocks, that's nothing new in this version. Man, the water looked so weird back then. Remember, I played Minecraft. How the fuck did you get up there? Oh. Oh, what do you look at that? Two almost crosses right next to each other. Well, we certainly can confirm that these forms can in fact sort of generate. I mean, we're close. That one literally just has one block missing. That one also has one block missing. The shading in this is so horrifying and weird. I love it. There is, however, absolutely no sign of anything. Like no lava, no nothing. We should probably get to getting ourselves some tools at least. I don't plan on playing on this one, and I don't even know if we will ever. The only reason I even recording this right now is because I did a poll, and the majority of the community wished for the revival of a dead series, and here we are. Playing this game again. Much more to your desire than to mine. This whole game is in German. I just realized. Okay. Massive waterfall. Dead bush. Like, if I actually find something, I'm going like, this is something I've genuinely had nightmares about. Like, not dream nightmares, but just thinking about nightmares. Because what if someday I genuinely find something? What if someday I actually find a seed? Which is broke. I have so much knockback. Like, can you just imagine me going to bed in this game and all of a sudden the door just bursts open and some weird entity runs in? I would deinstall the game right then and there. Honestly. Just gone, never touching that shit again. For those wondering why I'm so on edge, this is not in fact my first time exploring one of these cursed seeds. I have in fact explored 3 before this. And while not finding the entities themselves, results did in fact show. On one there were no pillars, and while I had yet to actually see nor discover anything weird on this seed, that would soon change. Passing. I can't see anything that I would call out of the ordinary. It's just sort of normal night in Minecraft, but just a shitload more eerie. Oh, it's a tree despawning. Holy shit, that scared the crap out of me. Zombies. Nothing. This is... Do you see what I see right now? Where are all the mobs? The only mobs spawning are from the spawner. There is not one single hostile mob. Not even a mob. There is nothing. That is very weird. All of the mobs are the things that spawned in when I spawned in. Everything else, there is nothing else. This is empty. It's just empty. Alright, that's some stuff from my nightmares. But no, that is definitely... This seed is definitely bugged in some ways, because... Like, this is no hero brine, no hostile mob. This is no mob shit. Oh, I forgot I can break down doors. I thought, what the hell is going on? But while I try and figure out what's really happening, let's actually take a look back on what Seed 666 really is. Seed 666, while not even close to as possible as the myth of Hero Brine itself, is by far one, if not the most popular Minecraft creepypasta seed. In fact, it is so popular that to this day, literally, there are videos about this seed being uploaded. And if the mystery stopped there, then this probably wouldn't even have been a video. However, after researching a bit about the origin of Seed 666, I went to this post. The so-said first detail. However, this was in 2020. We all know that Dark Connor's video was released in 2017. And so, that just made things so much weirder. I went back into the Minecraft forum looking for Seed 666. And I found yet another list. This time Seed 666 was shown as the demon seed. But again, version 1.13, we know that Minecraft Java at this point was in 1.12. And while I have literally no clue where all of this mystery goes and what we can do with it, the fact that this is still like such an weird and unsolved mess, it fascinates me. Just fucking pre-done pumpkins. I'm pretty sure they just spawn in like that though. If I figure out that that's how they spawn, I'm gonna shit my pants in editing. Back on tracking the 666 seed, I was following Dark Corners' video to a T, going to the exact location where he sighted the mossy cobblestone cross. And then, after a whole Minecraft day of running around, I found it. He goes in there and then back out. Well, at least I think that's what he did. There's a cut. But I'm gonna imagine he went through here and came back out on the other side. This is also already where we found the weirdly shaped terrain. So we seem to be on the correct track, perhaps. In this shot that he cuts to, he's in a small field with 2 yellow flowers in front of him. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that. That is so loud. Back past the waterfall. Now he's at the large opening. Like a large opening where he can very clearly see inside the mountain. That is a massive landmark to go off of. Pretty much, right, let me see. There is exactly 1 tree in front of him and a weird patch of moss. This is it. This is the shot 1-to-1. So we are in fact going into the correct direction. And what do I spot back there? Lava. This is it. This is where the spot would have been. There is no cross. It simply doesn't exist. And at that point, I thought I was done with the seed. We already know that the entity in the cave is just another player. The 666 seed is nothing more but a disguise. But then this happened. What? Is there a sheep nearby? Wasn't there like a debug menu which showed you chunks? This is too old for that. I'm gonna have to rewind that. I have no clue what happened. I'm assuming grass broke, and I'm assuming that I walked into a new chunk and a pile of grass just generated on gravel, and it only broke right then because only then I entered the chunk, which caused it to break. Okay, it's a load. But that is still like I can walk over grass. It doesn't break. Like if I do this, yeah, but like it doesn't break. Grass also, yeah, it does naturally break, but only when it's tall. Not when it's like this. Then it. Well, also here, the first Well, the first should be hostile mob that is actually spawned. Oh, now it wants to kill me. Despite my best efforts, I could not figure out if grass breaks when spawning on gravel. There is nothing to this. No info, I googled it, nothing. And with the way how Minecraft loads chunks, the grass breaking right then and there would literally be impossible. And while I'm still unsure what exactly happened back there, that might have just been a glitch in a chunk loading error. And the truth behind NULL is as boring as any. In the original creepypasta, the first sign of NULL was a sign simply having the words NULL on it. And this is due to a parsing error that was in the Minecraft versions at the time. So, this true story behind NULL is a glitch. And then I prepare to leave the server. But as I press the quit button, something happened. The sun was transported into the white Fatalis Monster Hunter World Iceborne Supreme Deluxe Edition Resurgence Model Boss Fight, and holy sh!